Hello everyone. Today I will present you Plop, learning continuously without forgetting, or continual semantic segmentation. First, what is continual learning? In continual learning, a model learns incrementally classes. For example, it learns first car, then dog, and finally person. However, it must not forget previously learned classes. There are many methods of continual learning in image classification, but it has been fully explored in semantic segmentation. MEB was the latest state of the art, and our model, Plop, surpassed it by a large margin. In continual segmentation, we first learn on the segmentation map of the first class. Here, car highlighted in light gray. Then we add a new class. Here, dog in purple. Notice that only the current class, dog, is labeled, while the previous class, car, is unlabeled and is considered as background. However, our model must retain its previous knowledge and predict both car and dog. Likewise, when we add the third class, person, in orange, only this new class is labeled. But our model must be able to predict all seen classes, car, dog, and person. This is very challenging because at any point in time, our segmentation map is only partially labeled. For example, in the second task, only dog is labeled. But the past class, car, and the future class, person, are present in the image while being unlabeled. Therefore, we have two challenges. First, catastrophic forgetting. Our model must not forget previously learned classes, as it often does in continual learning. But also, we must be able to incorporate the continuously changing ground truth, a phenomenon we call background shift. We designed two laws to tackle this challenge, localpod and pseudo. Localpod is used to reduce the catastrophic forgetting. In practice, the pod distillation constrains the new model to be similar to the old model. This constraint is the L2 distance between pod embeddings computed at multiple levels of the convolutional neural networks. A pod embedding is a concatenation of a width pooling and a height pooling. Intuitively, it aggregates statistics across the whole feature map. However, pod was designed for classification. In segmentation, we need to incorporate local similarity because multiple objects can coexist on the same image. Therefore, we extend pod with a multiscale. The global scale is an usual pod embedding computed on the whole feature maps. But the local scale is a pod embedding on part of the feature maps, here on a quarter of it. Then, we use our pseudo-labeling loss to tackle the background shift. First, we learn the class person in red. Then we add the class table. But only this new class is labeled, which can be a problem. Therefore, we reuse the knowledge of the previous network by doing a pseudo-labeling on the background pixel. By doing so, our new ground truth contains both table and person. This makes it easier to our model to handle the background shift. Then, in the third task, we add the class bottle in purple. And again, we do a pseudo-labeling, in this case using the network of the second task to predict both table and person. We can notice some lighter pixels that denote the uncertain pseudo-labels that we discard. It helps to do so in order to avoid propagating errors from the previous model, which is not always perfect. We do multiple experiments on several datasets, including Pascal-Bock. There, we learn first 15 classes, then we add one class at a time, up to 20. You can see that model, Plop, is better than the previous state-of-the-art for all time steps. We can also do longer experiments on Pascal-Bock with a 10-1 setting. Likewise, we evaluate models on the challenging ADIO 20K dataset with 150 classes. And again, our models surpass previous state-of-the-art by a large margin. Let's visualize the model prediction. At first, MEB and Plop are identical. But as we learn more classes, MEB starts to forget everything in favor of the most recent classes. At the end, MEB has forgotten all but the class person, while our model, Plop, has efficiently avoided catastrophic forgetting. Here we first learn person in red, but at the fifth step, we learn the class train in green. Therefore, the ground truth changes, but MEB hallucinates train everywhere and loses the class person, while Plop managed to predict correctly both classes. Thank you for listening.